Same
Hold
person.
on,
I'm
y'all.
telling you, she's a bully.
Because
This shit isn't
wait
funny.
a
She
minute.
needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that.
What's up, my babies? It's your girl Jen checking in. Thank you so much for being here, liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. So, y'all, I'm messing around with this live share situation thing right here. I don't know if it's working out right. So, y'all, forgive me if it's not. But you guys, we need to get into this story. If you know, you know. Your girl Jen is always checking in from Detroit, Michigan. I am a native Detroiter, born and raised, and my name is Jennifer. Like Jen checking in is short for Jennifer. So this story really touched me on several reasons. The girl was close to my age. She was a mother and a hardworking woman from what I'm hearing. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube have been making it seem as if this lady caused her own unaliving, basically, like as if it's what she gets. And I'm appalled. Like, for real, I can't believe some of the demonic stuff that I've been hearing on YouTube and Facebook. Like, first of all, y'all, let's be for real. I don't care what, nobody deserves to be unalived. If you are, especially if you are a believer, then you know your life is not yours. My life is not mine. So my life surely is not yours to determine when it starts and ends. Like, and something as small as a McDonald's job, like no shade to those of you who work at McDonald's, but I don't think you're getting rich from your shift at McDonald's. I really don't think that it's really gonna make or break your livelihood if you lose your shift at McDonald's. I think you could just go apply to White Castle. As a matter of fact, I think White Castle pays more. Go apply to Subway. They're much, it's less hectic in Subway. Like, it's so many other jobs. And then I've seen people come on here talking about some, oh, do you know how hard it is to get a job in this economy? No, I don't. Because ever since COVID, everybody been hiring. So I don't know why y'all faking the funk. And at this point, it's 2025. You can make money so many different ways online. It's different businesses, hustles you could do. It's never that serious about no job, bro. Especially not no job at McDonald's. I don't care what nobody say. And y'all talking about, oh, these managers need to learn how to treat people. No, people need to learn how to respect authority. That girl was obviously not working. You can see she taking TikToks and doing videos and stuff when she's supposed to be at work. This is why my food take forever when I go to McDonald's. This is why when I'm doing DoorDash, I can't stand doing DoorDash at McDonald's because all them little young kids because she ain't even no damn young kid. She's 26 years old. All of them YNs and YBs be back there playing instead of getting our food together. Instead of getting our orders together. So, I don't know, y'all. I haven't seen this particular video, but we finna watch it together and see. And hopefully this guy is not talking crazy. Let me go back. Hopefully this guy is not talking crazy and saying like the girl deserved it.
I just uncovered the real reason why this former McDonald's employee right here just stabbed her manager to death, and you got to hear what I uncovered. This was the McDonald's manager whose life was allegedly taken by the girl I showed you previously. According to the Detroit Free Press, this was a mother of 6 who was fatally stabbed after a dispute at the McDonald's restaurant when she sent her employee Afeni Muhammad home. Apparently, Afeni came back with a knife and took the life of Jennifer Harris right here. Afeni is facing a mandatory life without parole for a first-degree murder charge.
And
Afeni is currently in jail in Michigan on a $25 million bond. Now, let's get to the truth behind this whole situation. I'm going to show you what she recently said about her workplace, and then I'm going to show you what really was going on behind the scenes in her personal life.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop.
First of all, what is she talking about? Racial shit. Jennifer Harris, Gemma, she was black. I think this girl thinks she was white or something. Like, because if you go on her Instagram, it's like really creepy. It's giving very much crazy white person. I ain't gonna lie. No shade to my cool, calm, collected white people, but yeah. So what does she mean racial stuff? Like,
she's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when it's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. So all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about,
She made peace, but she came and... What kind of peace? Anyway. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going.
This was the McDonald's.
Sent home early today. Stop. She's a bully. She it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. So all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No.
First of all, I want to say this. Now, this is probably the most coherent you're going to hear her talk out of all the other videos I'm about to show you in a second. Now, I will tell you this. I do believe what she is saying is true. I know the BW, and the BW likes to bring drama and toxicity and chaos wherever they go, especially into their work environment. And the fact that she has 6 kids, I believe what this girl right here is saying is true. She probably was saying stuff like this, treating these girls like they're kids, when this is a 26-year-old woman.
But we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop.
Oh, what the F is a BW? Does he mean black woman? Now, y'all, I've never watched this guy's channel before. But something tells me, Something tells me, I think he's like a Kevin Samuels type. I'm not sure, but yeah, no.
Talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny.
This should be a lesson to BWs as well. In all people, all women especially, you never know what somebody else is going through. And women today are becoming more violent. I've made that known many, many times. They're becoming more violent than ever before. Y'all have been so busy focused on men and the violence that men are able to do that y'all don't pay attention and how reckless y'all are with y'all mouth when it comes to other women. Mental health is no joke, and y'all have to be careful who y'all are talking to.
She could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her.
And she was right about that. She wasn't playing, because not long after this, you know what happened.
Then one day she coming in there talking about some yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids since this and that. Well, telling us that like the fuck you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, you know, like I'm like, what the you telling me this for? Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, this girl right here may have a case where she may be proven innocent, and you're going to see the evidence for it. This is one piece of evidence right here. Listen to what she just said.
She think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some shit. Give a fuck about you telling me about you pulling the gun out on a kid. I don't like that shit doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That shit doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that shit didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a fuck about her telling me about what the she did. You know, and maybe that's why they always fighting her to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened.
Now, if the manager, Jennifer Harris, whose life was taken, if her kids come out and say anything like this, it is going to be a total different scenario in court. Now, I had to go back to November 2024 to find this video right here. This is the question that I have. Why are employers not really and thoroughly checking the social media of anybody that they're hiring? They should be checking it. I thought they were doing that, but I was wrong. Look what she pulls out right here. Look what she has.
Nah, this stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
And look right here. I've been talking about these wigs and the energy that they carry, the negative demonic energy that they carry when they put these things on. I've been saying it for a long time. You're not going to check the social media, but of course not. Jennifer Harris, the manager, it looked like she wore wigs herself. So why is she going to say anything about another BW who wears wigs? But as I'm going through her social media, do you think that she's suffering any kind of mental health as you're looking at all these different pictures, images? I mean, we're seeing different costume play. Look at this. Now she thinks she's a Barbie doll of some sort. I don't know what she thinks she is right here. Maybe Cleopatra or something. Who knows? But you can get on here and see stuff like this. And she calls herself the Risen Phoenix. In one particular post, she says her name is not Afeni anymore. She's not Afeni. She's the Risen Phoenix. She has like weird little images and stuff like this. More right here, just wearing these wigs and stuff, different costumes again.
So,
first of all, what he
you see, she just have to cover up her private.
Let me tell you this, so you can do it yourself too. What you got to do is, okay, we have a water bottle right now, so let's focus on the water bottle. I see little tiny water drops. Okay.
Look at this. It just gets weirder and weirder. And I actually went back even before November to find some of these videos. And then she starts doing stuff like this.
I wanted to share something funny, right? When I went to Wendy's, I had got my 10-piece nuggets or whatever. I didn't go through drive-thru though. I went inside the building because the line was so long, you know, drive-thru. And inside the building was empty. It was only one person in there waiting on their food. But anyway, long story short, after I ordered my food, it was someone else working at drive-thru, and he was like, "I'm tired of taking these orders or whatever." I'm playing my Mozart. Just that kind of mood today.
And she just has video after video of stuff like this. Like, what is this? A cake that says death? She's doing these videos and stuff in her underwear and things. Just, it's wow. It's crazy.
I'm a bird. I gotta have my worms.
See, and I just think this stuff is strange like this when they be, I told you, these wigs just, especially these bright colored wigs and things, just dressing up in different costumes. You know, I thought y'all was work friends and then y'all, you know, talk or go out sometimes. Y'all don't have
these bright colored wigs. Dog, you gay. If you gay, just say that. And I'm not on her side, but I'm definitely not on your side, sir. If you're gay, just say that. You got a problem with wigs and colorful. We're like, shut up. Mind your business, because you probably finna lose your hair, weird ass nigga.
Each other's social media. You know, this would be crazy if the manager at the McDonald's had her social media and was seeing all this type of stuff. Look at this. Like, this is just so strange. What is she?
You strange.
I'm a rainbow in the dark and the night, folks, and I can show you video after video of stuff like this. Just look at this.
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space, still bothering me, and I said, get away from me. Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now, and you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy because I know that I'm a great person, and I know I won't be tolerating
that.
Listen, her attorneys are going to use this right here in her defense. This is what I was getting at.
So since they decided to bully me,
her
let the
attorneys is just
universe
as
show
dumb as
them
you
what's
did.
next.
If they think that that's going to help
Because it
her get
wasn't
off.
right, and there will be hell to pay for
If
that.
anything, that's going to help the
Especially if she can
prosecutors.
prove that she was on any type of medication. And this was a very weird video I saw. She's holding a dead bird, right? That she picked up at a park somewhere. I don't know how or why. I don't know what she did to it, whatever, or she just found it like this. Very, very strange. You got to listen to this right here, though.
I'm sitting at this park right now. I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because how I said how like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to have sex. I told him that, you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone on Instacart. But I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me. Sometimes I want him to think that I owe him sex. After I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him, dismissing everything that I do for him and did for him, dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he'd been going through for a long time and nobody can help him but me. I helped him get through it, and I cook, and you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work. But you know, I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get in a car, and he feels like I owe him sex, and now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I'm gonna be okay, but I should have known. I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music, calling my phone. Please leave me alone. You told me you never ignore me. Stop fucking
And all that led up to the final straw, which is the video right here. Now, I don't know what the truth is behind the last thing she just said and all the things before that, what happened in her life. I don't know all of that. We know there's some very serious mental health issues going on with her, as you can tell. And whatever was going on with her at work, with her and that manager, led up to this fatal incident. Now, you can make the case for yourself. Do you think she has a case for claiming mental insanity and getting away from that first-degree murder charge? You be the judge.
First of all, y'all, I'm sorry that I even put y'all through that, because yeah, he's trash, and I will never watch his channel again. First of all, I've never seen it before, and I will never watch it again. First of all, what is the BW? Is that supposed to be a black woman? That was a mother. That lady had 6 kids, and she was the manager. Do you know how hard it had to be to deal with a crew full of teenagers working at McDonald's? I'm pretty sure she had to be stern. And you could see that girl don't have it all. So she obviously was not doing what she was supposed to do at work half the time. She better be lucky that Jennifer didn't fire her, let alone just send her home. Y'all, my sinus has been bothering me all day. I swear to God, I didn't even get no sleep last night because all night I just kept having to blow my nose. And I don't know if it's because of Garfield, because I am allergic to pet dander, but I'm just so annoyed that I have to keep blowing my nose, and my nose is going to be raw. But anyways, I don't even want to, I was going to go and kind of like look at some other opinions about this or whatever, but honestly, that just put a nasty taste in my mouth. And if that's the general consensus of what people are saying about this poor lady, I don't even want to hear it, because y'all is just trash. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is just really trash if y'all really think that there is in any way the ability to justify this lady unaliving this mother of 6 because she sent her home from McDonald's. Like, sucks. What was you missing out on? Maybe $50, $60? I'm sure you ain't making no much more than $10, $11 an hour. I don't know what's minimum wage. And a shift at McDonald's be like 5 hours. I remember. I used to work at McDonald's. That was like one of my first jobs. So, y'all, we got to do better. That girl was nuts. You see some of the stuff. I know it's been a couple of days now. Everybody done seen her Instagram. So, like, how can you sit up here and say it was Jennifer's fault? Like, y'all really do got to do better. Let me see something. I'm trying to learn how to work this, y'all. But I think I might have a message or something in the chat. Is that what's going on? Why I can't see the message? Y'all know I'm learning how to do this. Anyway, yeah, so unfortunately, what happened was the girl was not doing what she was supposed to be doing at work. Let's be for real. The girl was doing TikToks and shit. She's supposed to be at work. Like, let's be for real. Now, this right here, somebody say, rude employee showed up on her day off and was sent home, so she killed her manager. That sounds more about, like, what it was. That girl was... Listen, she should have fired her. Period. And I'm tired of seeing that Instagram thing. Honestly, I'm tired of seeing that. Because, like, what is y'all doing? Like, what is y'all trying to do? Make it seem as though that matters? Like, that don't matter. She wrong. Wasn't the girl, here we go, Jonathan. Wasn't the girl been told that she didn't have to work that day, though? All because she was told she wasn't working. Why kill someone? It's because she's psycho. Did you see her Instagram? No justice for this young, stupid lady on unaliving a mother of 6 for saying, no, you're not working today. Exactly. Like, she wasn't there. She wasn't all there. Like, if you look on her Instagram, you could tell that she was literally nuts. And she was just looking for a reason and a person to focus her psychosis on. And because I feel like, because she don't like authority, that girl got a problem with authority. I don't know how she grew up or whatever, but she obviously got a problem with authority. And then, you know, yeah, okay, she probably was going through some stuff. Maybe she did get SA'd or whatever. But what that got to do with your boss? And then she was like, she got sent home 3 days. And then she was like, she came in on her off day to make up her time. Who said you could do that? If I sent you home yesterday, if I did not tell you you could come in on your off day to make up your time, who the hell are you? The girl was obviously delusional. And she obviously thought she could run her own. She thought she could run the McDonald's better than Gemma. That's what it seemed like to me. So, and like the young lady's daughter said, you knew that girl had 6 kids, whether she was, and I feel like the fact that she mentioned that the lady was getting into it with her daughters, because the lady had 5 daughters. She was like, you know, she would get into it with her kids. She kicked her door in half and she pulled a gun on her kids and she snapped and this and that. That was just trying to make her seem like she was a bad mother. She didn't look at her like she was a good mother. She didn't look at her like she was going to be taking her away from her kids. She looked at it like she was saving her kids from her. You see, she said some junk like that's probably why her kids be fighting her, because they're scared for her life. So she didn't feel like she was a good mother and like she cared for her kids. That's obvious. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm so sad about this lady losing her life. It's really sad. They're trying to get her defense together. Hopefully they lock her up for life. She definitely needs to get life. And I mean, at the end of the day, a defense attorney has a job to do. So, of course, he's going to do what he can to get the lady the least amount of time, or preferably to get her off. But she's not getting off. And Kim Worthy is no joke. I don't know. Kim Worthy probably not the prosecutor out there, though. Whoever the prosecutor is in Macomb County is not going to let her get away with this. They're going to use all of that stuff as evidence of premeditation, and she's going to get life. The defense is going to try to use it as insanity because the bitch is crazy, but she was not that crazy to where she didn't know what she was doing. She had her mind to where she knew what she was doing. Just like when she did that Instagram, she had the knife. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Just like when she did that Instagram and she had the knife and she was like, yeah, she was brandishing the knife and then she was like, yeah, but I'm not going to bring this to work. That probably wouldn't look right. She knew better. She knew better. And why the fuck you got a kitchen knife in the car? She only left for 5 minutes and came back with the knife. She went and got that knife out the car. She didn't go home. Why you got a kitchen knife in the car? Because you planned on doing that. Like, come on now. This guy on this video we just watched talking about her attorneys going, he's stupid. He's stupid. He a Kevin Samuels type of dude. I can already tell right now. And he probably just glad that a black woman got unalived. He seemed like the type that just hate black women. He probably got a white woman at home or a guy because he's either LGBTQIA, BCDEFG, or he's a white woman lover 9 times out of 10 because that's what he sound like. So that video just pissed me off, needless to say. You guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Did you think that he was right? Do you think that lady just got what she deserved because she's a black woman with an attitude? Or do you think, like me, she was a black, hardworking woman who had to be the leader over a bunch of teenagers working at McDonald's? So you have to be no nonsense, especially when you got people like her working under you. That girl was obviously nuts. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back. I put this on here live, but I'll be back with more reactions, commentary, and make sure you guys are subscribed to Time to Talk It Out podcast. We will be taping tonight, and we will be talking about this and some other things, like how last week, I think it was, the guy who killed the guy in the gas station here in Detroit, he got sentenced. So we want to talk about that sentencing. And we're going to talk about some other stuff tonight on Time to Talk It Out. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you caught up because this is episode 23, all right? Jorian style, okay? Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you tune in to Time to Talk It Out. Make sure you go and check out our travel days, travel vlogs. Make sure you check out my Jen Checking In. I just taped the latest Breaking Down the Bars. Next week, we're going to have UGK on there, International Players Anthem. So be sure you subscribe to my channel here, Jen Checking In, so you can get all of my uploads. I love you. I love you. Love you. I do this because I love it. I don't do this money, okay? I'm not getting paid. Not yet. But I do believe that this is what God wants me to do. So, yes, JP, mental health is real, and it was definitely premeditated murder, and she's taking her monkey ass to jail. And I think, honestly, she want to go to jail. I think she's a crazy person who wants to go to jail. She knew what was up. And honestly, I think they should give her life without parole because I feel like she thought about it. She's like, I'm only 26. I could do 20 years in this mug and still get out at 46 and be preserved, looking good, have free meals. She homeless. She needed somewhere to live. She was probably tired of working. Now, us taxpayers about to be paying for her. So, y'all, bye. Anybody who's trying to justify what she did or anybody who is saying anything positive about this girl, y'all demonic, and I feel sorry for your kids and your mama. Nah. And prayer warriors, we got to do better. We got to come together and we got to pray for this city. Cover our city in the blood of Jesus. Every day when you wake up, thank God, of course, for waking you up. And then say a prayer to cover your city, your family, your surrounding areas, because the enemy is working. And y'all know it's something special about Detroit. So I feel like he's working on us a little bit harder right now in this season. So I love y'all. Thank y'all again for clicking on this video, shooting with me in the gym. This has been another episode of Checking In with your girl Jen, okay? Live right here on YouTube. And I'll see y'all later. I'm about to clean up and get ready for time to talk it out tonight. Deuces.